back to my channel. This is going to be a reading where we're looking at the next 72 hours for you. Of course, if you want to see the extended version of this, I will have it posted on my Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon and you want to see the extended version where we look at love, career and finances, where we look at the possible obstacle, pretty much if you resonate with this video and you want to check it out, it will be below. Also, all my information will be listed below if you want to book a reading with me. If you're completely new to the channel, you didn't know. And let's go ahead and flip the camera so you guys can go ahead and see the cards, okay? Definitely like this video, subscribe if you want to see future readings, and let's see what the next 72 hours has in store for you. Enjoy. Scorpios, let's go ahead and jump in. Let's start with the Hip Hop Queens deck. I've always wanted to use this deck on this channel, but for some reason I just never did. So we're gonna look at what energy you guys need to be embodying first, and then of course we'll pull more cards as we go. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's the energy they need to be embodying? What's the archetype that my Scorpios need to be embodying during this time frame? Give me one card. Okay, God, spirit guides, ancestors. What's the message for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements? Okay, there we go. So we have Remy Ma. All right. This is represented by the energy of courage. So let's see what the book has to say about this female archetype. Okay. All right, so this archetype, let me show you guys the cards while I look. So this represents conviction, being sure of yourself in a sense. This is bravery. This is stepping out on a whim. This is being fearless in what you put yourself in, or excuse me, being fearless in the actions that you take, regardless of what may come after it. This is also being on the defense, protecting your energy. This could be possible challenges that come up that you do need to be courageous enough to overcome. And this is also being able to move beyond resentment. And reading this to you really quickly, let me put this down. All right, the book says when the Remy Ma card comes up, it signals you have the bravery to enter into a new cycle of life. Changes are afoot and you may be concerned about them, but don't let that be the apprehension that stops you. You can be a little conceited, you have a reason, so honor your inner strength, roll with the punches, hold your head high as you brave whatever storms may come. I don't know why this book is worded the way that it is, but basically this card is about being courageous regardless of what challenges come your way. Okay, interesting. All right, let's pull a card from here. What's the overarching energy for my Scorpios? All right, so we have the Empress in reverse. So during this time frame, this is all about seeing what stops you from your personal progression and cutting your energy from it altogether. This could be a mother figure, whether that's your mother, whether that's the person you may have children with, them being the mother of your children, you feeling unsupported as a mother. But during this time frame, when it comes to your personal growth, it feels like you guys need to really separate yourself from certain things in order for you to reach that next level. Even though you guys are making a lot of personal progress, certain things just don't grow with you. All right, as we grow up, we shed things, we get new understandings, and we approach things differently. And this could be an approach, this could be a thought process, this could be people, things that you focus your energy on that you altogether need to just shed out of your existence, okay? But continuing, let's pull some tarot cards. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's the overall energy coming through for the next 72 hours? We got the Page of Pentacles. We got the Devil. Okay, we got the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. So, what we can do is do it like this. don't know. I'm just trying to work here. All right, there we go. All right, so even getting into the tarot cards, yeah, it's speaking to you guys. For one, you're going to be all about the money during this time frame. Finding ways to make more money, finding ways to leverage the money that you already have, especially when it comes to a small business that you may be trying to start or you have already started. It's just trying to pick up the momentum again, trying to get back into the flow of like releasing things and taking it more serious. Beyond that though, it just feels like you guys also are trying to get back on like a personal health journey, trying to find yourself. It's like you're starting to want to explore new interest. There could be like this new hobby that you find yourself really wanting to make money from. You could even be trying to find yourself in a spiritual sense and could be learning a lot about manifestation. I'm hearing a lot of you are starting to even apply spiritual knowledge that you're learning into your physical life and learning how to be more grounded within that information. Now, another thing I'm picking up, a friends with benefit situation that's pretty toxic and could be very much based off of sex only. Just based off of lust, based off of the sexual attraction you guys share with each other. And this person could be wanting to like pursue something more, or take this reading out of apply. Some of you could be wanting to pursue something more beyond the sex part. And you could be realizing that engaging with this person may have been like a mistake due to the fact that feelings could be being caught on this person's end or your end, and it may be toxic. Especially if this person's still in a relationship, married or not married, living with the person they have kids with, living with someone, whatever the circumstance is, it just feels like you guys are regretting or getting in the space of regret when it comes to falling for somebody who you knew was a toxic match. I mean, the devil and the Two of Cups is right next to each other. Now, speaking of sex, some of you could be feeling some type of way because within your relationship, it may not feel like you guys are as intimate as you used to be. The sex life may be a little bit dry during this time frame, and you could be wondering, like, is your person cheating on you? Is there something that they're leaving out? Are they still upset with you about things that may have happened previously in the relationship? That's why their energy may be so cold. You're trying to understand where is the lack of intimacy stemming from, or even heightened, or excuse me, more arguments are starting to spring up. There could be a lot more moments where you guys are at each other's heads. You're trying to see, like, where did you go wrong? What can you do differently with this? Now, let me pull one more card before we actually go to the other side. Scorpios, what's the energy surrounding my Scorpios for the next 72 hours? What's the message they need to hear from their spirit guides? All right, one card. We have look to the natural world for inspiration. Interesting. So this is just speaking to you guys needing to be aware of everything around you and how, for one, life imitates, or how do I put this in a way where it's just clear as day what I mean. Our lives is more so a representation of what happens in nature. If you really take time to look at or reflect at nature itself. So when it comes to personal struggles, challenges, even just life as a whole, we can look into nature for understanding or inspiration. And when it comes to creativity too, a lot of you may be needing to go out into the natural world, go out into nature to find inspiration, to get that sense of being recharged again, because you may be disconnected. You may be someone who's just in the ebb and flow of life so much that you've lost touch with the natural world. You've lost touch with reality because you've just been on a hamster wheel of just living. But maybe getting back into meditation, period. Okay, aligning yourself with nature as a whole will put you in a better space altogether. But I want to go on the other side and get more in depth with this. If you want to see the rest of this reading, definitely join me on the other side. Any information will be below, and I will see you later.